Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Juan Solo here with ASQD Gaming, and welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for tuning in today for some more Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about two really interesting mechanics that are going to be present in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, and that is going to be hunting and crafting. So crafting is definitely going to be playing a huge role in Ghost Recon Breakpoint because of the different items that you are going to need to have on your character to be able to survive in the open world. And this includes bandages and syringes for when you ever get injured while you're actually playing out in the open world. And the crafting does not stop there. There are plenty of other items that you'll be able to craft at the Bivouac that will help you along your journey in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So here's an image actually looking into the crafting that you can actually access at the Bivouac itself. It shows here basically how to craft a syringe Mark 1. So there's going to be upgradable versions of these consumables that are obviously going to do more in terms of healing mechanics and stuff like that. But you can see there that it takes two items to actually craft the syringe, and they're basically two common medical plants. So there are plants and all sorts of other things out in the open world that you're going to be able to find and collect, and obviously used to craft different items at the Bivouac, including bandages, syringes, C4 charges, and even more. And out in the open world, there is an insane amount of different items that you're going to be able to collect to craft a number of different items that obviously is going to help you in your journey with Ghost Recon Breakpoint. But I think honestly this is a really cool feature to come to Ghost Recon Breakpoint, being the fact that this does have a survival feel with the new injury system and with all the survival aspects of the game. You're not necessarily going to have to eat and drink to survive. So for those of you guys that have been commenting on some of my videos asking about, the food and water system in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, it is not a requirement to do those things to actually survive. So when it comes to drinking water as you are playing in the game itself and you're using up your stamina, if you deplete your stamina all the way down or you get injured, your stamina bar is actually going to shrink, so you're going to have less stamina, so you're basically going to run out of energy faster. But if you drink water, it's going to actually replenish your stamina bar all the way back to full, depending on how much water you drink. And there are different ways that you can actually access water in the game. You can actually drink it at the Bivouac if you have water on your character. You obviously can drink that out in the open world, as well as you can fill up your water container in the creek, or you can directly drink from water sources in the game itself, which I think is a really cool mechanic because some games actually lock, drinking water and stuff to an item itself. They don't allow you to drink straight from a water source, but in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, you actually can drink directly from water sources. You do not necessarily need a container to drink water. And now moving over to how eating works in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So for those of you guys that did not know, when you actually go into your Bivouac, there are certain buffs and stuff that you can actually obtain by doing certain things. So eating actually gives you a 10% injury resistance for 30 minutes. So how are you going to eat? You have to find things in the open world, and you are actually going to craft rations. So that is going to be your main food source in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, as well as some other items and stuff like that. And this coincides with hunting. So in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, there is a number of different wildlife animals that you're going to actually be able to hunt and harvest their meat in Ghost Recon Breakpoint. So as you guys can see here by this short clip here, this guy actually kills a deer, and a couple of his other teammates and stuff kill a couple other deer, but you notice that there's a bird that flies off as they shoot those. Those can be shot too. I believe I saw it in a couple other gameplays at E3 of people actually shooting birds, and you can actually loot food items basically from the bird because basically it's meat. Any animal in the game that you kill, you can get meat for, and you can use that meat in the crafting system to actually get food. So they go hand in hand with each other, and I really like seeing mechanics like this in video games. Obviously we see this a lot in some of the Far Cry games, and who knows, with the different hunting mechanics in this game, there might be different items that you can get off of animals that maybe you can take to the social hub and trade or barter with or something like that with the different vendors that are going to be over there. But real quick, we're going to run down through all of the Bivouac buffs for those of you guys that did not know this. So if you eat some rations at the Bivouac, you're going to get a 10% injury resistance. If you drink water and hydrate yourself at the Bivouac, you're going to get a 20% fatigue resistance, so you're going to get a bonus. And all of these take place for, I believe, 30 minutes. So tech review. This one is kind of, working on your drone or something like that at the base, and this will give you a 10% drone range. So it's going to buff your drone a little bit. Next is stretching. So this is going to give you plus 10% stamina just by doing a few stretches and stuff at your Bivouac. Now the next one is weapon review. So this one you kind of mess around with your weapon a little bit, and this gives you a 5% accuracy buff, as well as the last one is resources. So this gives you a plus 5% experience multiplier. So if you want to rank up a little bit faster, you can use the resources buff at the actual Bivouac to level up just a little bit faster. But like I said, with this, with the crafting and the hunting system, they kind of coincide with each other to kind of help you survive and get some of these really cool buffs. And like I said earlier, you are not required to eat and drink to survive. So I just wanted to get that out there. Those of you guys that have been wondering about that, is there an actual mechanic in the game that makes it so you have to eat or drink to survive? That is not in the game, but you can eat and drink to get small buffs, as well as when you're out in the open world burning up your stamina, and your stamina bar slowly will start decreasing. To actually refill up that stamina bar, you're going to need to hydrate yourself with water, either from a canteen, from some water bottles and stuff that you can find in the open world, or by going to a water source and drinking directly from it. But overall, that's going to do it for the video, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a rundown on how the hunting and the actual crafting mechanics were going to be working in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, as well as address a couple of questionable things going on with the mechanics of Ghost Recon Breakpoint, with the eating and drinking and stuff like that. I know that's been a hot topic in my comment sections over the last few videos, people wondering if that was actually going to be a core mechanic in the game. So I just kind of wanted to clear that up and bring this information to you guys. If you guys enjoyed it, you guys found it helpful, you guys are excited about the crafting and hunting systems in Ghost Recon Breakpoint, make sure to drop a like on the video and also subscribe if you are new to stay up to date on all Ghost Recon content moving forward. Information is still a little bit slim. We're kind of in a little bit of a lull right now when it comes to actual information surrounding the game of Ghost Recon, but hopefully we'll get some brand new information here soon. But also, real quick, for those of you guys out there that have been watching my videos that may not be subscribed to the channel, if you guys are enjoying the content, you guys want to stay up to date on all of my Ghost Recon Breakpoint uploads, make sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you guys do not miss an upload. But overall, that's all for now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will catch you guys later. Peace out.